Today's in-class work involves 3 word problems. In the first word problem, we have a speed skater on a circular track with a radius of 70 degrees. Now, if that speed skater is going this direction around the circle, when they fall, the path that they're going to slide on is going to be on the line tangent to the circle. So if that speed skater falls right here, they're going to slide on a line tangent to the circle. So if they slide for 200 feet, they're going to be right here. Now the radius of that track is 70 feet. And since they slid on a line tangent, the radius and that tangent line will form a right angle. What we need to figure out is how far away from the center of the circle are they? Now we know from here to here is 70, but we want to find this entire distance, so we're not going to worry about just this piece. We're going to worry about this entire length. To solve for x, we're going to use the Pythagorean theorem. I think I have too many zeros in there. There we go. Take the square root of both sides. Now, the square root of 44,900 is irrational. But since I'm dealing with a word problem with feet, I'm going to round my answer to 1 decimal place. I could come up with the exact answer, but for this problem, I want the approximate answer, 211.9 feet. And if you look, that makes sense. If he slid for 200 feet on a 70-foot track, that makes sense that he's about 211.9 feet away from the center. In problem number 2, we have the Jefferson Memorial. We have a circle, and you're standing 20 meters away from that circle. The line tangent is 49 meters away from the circle, and we need to find the radius. In order to find the radius, again, we have a right triangle, so we're going to use the Pythagorean theorem. We're going to have 49 squared plus r squared equals the hypotenuse squared. Well, in this case, our hypotenuse is made up of this piece and this piece. To find out that entire length, we're going to add those two pieces together, so we have r plus 20 squared. Now, 49 squared is 2401, and r plus 20 squared is actually r plus 20 times r plus 20. Be careful, I do not want to distribute this squared into the parentheses because of this plus sign. I cannot distribute powers over addition. Instead, I need to distribute. So I have 2401 plus r squared equals, I'm going to use FOIL to distribute to help me remember that I need to take this times everything and 20 times everything. So r times r is r squared. R times 20 is 20r. 20 times r is 20r. And 20 times 20 is 400. Now I'm going to combine my like terms. 2401 plus r squared equals r squared plus 40r plus 400. Subtract my r squareds. And in this problem, my r squareds drop out. Subtract 400 from both sides. Divide both sides by 40, and r is going to equal if I round to 1 decimal place, r is going to equal about 50 feet. Which makes sense in a problem like this. If the tangent line is 49, r, that radius being 50 feet, makes sense. And the last problem. We have Sir Goodnight 20 feet from the circle, and the Dark Knight on the circle 52 feet away from Sir Goodnight. We need to find how far the fire is from the princess. In other words, we need to find the radius. Well, this is a line of tangency, so we have a right angle here. And this radius is going to equal x, and this radius is going to also equal x. So we're going to use the Pythagorean theorem again. X squared plus 52 squared equals, again, my hypotenuse is x plus 20 squared. X plus 20 squared is going to be x plus 20 times x plus 20. Distribute, we have x squared plus 20x plus 20x plus 400. Subtract x squared. Subtract 400. We have 2304 equals 40x. Divide by 40. X is going to equal approximately 57.6 feet.